You said 144,000 Jews will be saved?
It says that he's going to restore a remnant of the house of Israel, and he says, I didn't say it, Revelation 8 says it.
Okay.
144,000. 12,000 from each of the tribes.
How will I know when I'm one of them?
Well, you won't. You're probably not.
Oh.
You understand, this nation's going down. And here's how you'll know. You'll put away all that. Here's how you'll know. You will never open your goofy, mocking mouth ever again. Ever. That's what Ezekiel, the last 4, if you're a Jew, is that what you are, a Jew? Is that what you just yes or no, and I don't care. I don't care if you are or aren't. You raised the issue, and so I'm saying, get over there to Ezekiel 16. You read the first 50-some verses, and he talks about how filthy this nation is. Filthy. The last 4 or 5 is where he says he's going to restore those Jews, and he says, and they will shut their mouths forever. The last verse of Ezekiel 16, they'll shut their mouths forever. Not about the good stuff, about all your nonsense.
Okay. You've done 44,000.
That is in shut your mouth forever, ever, forever. Get it?
Okay.
Go with that.
You've done 44,000 pickets.
Plus. 44,000 plus.
Will you make it to 50,000 before the end of days?
It's not the end of days, it's these days. This is completing our testimony to this nation.
So
all roads lead to SCOTUS. There is, but not for this nation.
So
do you understand?
Do you want SCOTUS to decide for you?
They'll decide or they won't decide. It's all, they're going to uphold the rule of law. Then this nation's going to go into overdrive on mob rule. They're going to order that demand that the beast, and I'm so glad you've drilled all this down, by the way. They're going to demand that the beast get it done. You understand? Mm-hmm. They're going to demand that he get us out of this country. And you know what? It's a secret, but I'll tell you, we're going to go. Okay. And when we go, if you've ever read any of those prophets, you know that go time for the prophets is blow time for the rebels.
Mm-hmm. If breast cancer is God's punishment for what we're doing for our sins, isn't breast cancer awareness a good thing? Aren't they making people aware?
No, because they're not making them aware of the right thing. If these people had a clue, first of all, the person with the breast cancer would put their head down, shut their mouths. They sure wouldn't be out marching about breast cancer. They would be ashamed because they would know, like, you know, Naomi and Ruth. And when Naomi got back to her her people, Israel, they said, "Is this Naomi?" She said, "Don't call me Naomi, call me Mara, because the Lord hath dealt bitterly with me." Have you ever read Ruth?
I have not read Ruth.
Well, you ought to read Ruth. What the hell kind of a Jew doesn't read Ruth? Yikes.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yes, exactly. Who raised you? Wolves?
Yeah, wolves, yeah.
Yeah. Whoever that Jewish mother or Jewish father was that didn't do their duty to you to teach you, do their Deuteronomy 6 duty to you to teach you every day, in every way, with everything that they do and say, what the Lord your God requires of you, shame on them. They owe you an apology, and you owe them a kick in the knee. Now go ahead.
Wouldn't that be not honoring my mother and father?
No, that would be honoring your mother and father. It'd be smack, wake up, dummies! You're sending me to hell, and you're going to hell yourself. That would be honoring your mother and father. Tell the truth. Tell the stinking truth for a change about God.
So God seems to have a lot of anger issues.
A lot of anger. You're going to think anger issues when he drops you, when he has you by the scruff of your neck and drops you into hell. You're going to think anger issues, Ed. I mean anger on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Anger issues. They don't have anger management for God.
Has he tried maybe therapy or yoga?
Remember that part about shut your mouth forever. Forever burn. Forever.
All right.
Forever burn.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good trip.